What's up, Internet? I'm Jelani from FightingWombat.com, and this is ATG. Number 25 for the week of March 22nd, 2013. Sorry about last week, but we're back now, or at least I am. Flying solo once again to bring you all your internet news and games and stuff. Alright, so let's get on with it. God of War Ascension. We're going to start off with last week's games and this week's games, as well as last week's news and this week's news. God of War Ascension for the PS3 came out. It's a prequel to the God of War series, which seems to be the trend lately to make prequels. Speaking of prequels, by the way, Gears of War Judgment came out this week. And it is this game of the week, but no review. Review will be next week. We still have to get through Naruto, because that's 2 weeks behind at this point. StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm came out for PC and Mac, and more Andrew's territory, not mine. Walking Dead Survival Instinct also came out this week. You get to play as Daryl, or Merle. Jeez, can't say names. I feel like Andrew. Lego City Undercover for the Wii. I think the Wii U as well. And let's see. Oh, for arcade we have Alien Spidey, Gianna's Sister's Twisted Dream. Sorry about that. Darkstalkers Resurrection, WRC Power Slide, Connect Sports Penalty Saver, Connect Sports 10 Frame Bowling, and Connect Sports Ping Pong. For DLC, we have Battlefield 3 in-game that came out last week for PC and 360 premium customers. I believe it's starting to go more mainstream now, so you don't have to be premium to get it, or I don't know, maybe. Sleeping Dogs Year of the Snake DLC, Dead Space 3 Awakened DLC, Assassin's Creed 3 Part 2, The Tyranny of King Washington, The Betrayal. This Part 2, Part 3 will be later. And Scott Pilgrim vs. the World Wallace DLC comes out for the PSN. Alright. So, now for news. Hey, it's news time. Andrew's still not here, so I gotta do it. 2 weeks ago, after we wrapped up ATG number 24, Gearbox announced a new DLC with a Vault Hunter down at South by Southwest in Austin, Texas. The character will not be included with the Borderlands 2 Season Pass. Boo-hoo-hoo. Nintendo lost a lawsuit over the 3DS patent infringement. A federal jury found Nintendo guilty of infringing on the 3D display patent of Shigeru Tomita of Tomita Technologies, awarding Tomita $30.2 million in damages. I remember writing that just for Andrew so he can mess up, and now I'm doing it. Alright, and North District Court of Texas, the North District Court of Texas sentenced Frank Christopher Oliveira, the former VP of Corporate Communications and Public Affairs at GameStop, to 51 months in federal prison after pleading guilty to embezzling over $1.7 million via mail fraud. You can freaking rot. Blizzard announced Hearthstone Heroes of Warcraft this morning at PAX East. The game will be a strategy card game and Blizzard's first free-to-play. So yeah, that's interesting. Dean Hall says DayZ will not go into alpha until at least June. The game will go into review and then it will go into alpha sometime like that. It's in pre-alpha with about 25 people. They say the game's ready, they just need to fine-tune it. Alright. Oh. 5 employees from Pixar have started a game studio, Steel Wool Games, founded by Sequoia Blankenship. Their first game, Fly Hunter, is due later 2013. That's exciting news. Since we are in Minecraft, the 9th update for the 360 version of Minecraft, which we're in right now, will at the end, and the update will be free and released soonish. So yeah, And now for the review of ATG 24's Game of the Week, Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 3. Alright, so Namco Bandai has made up for its previous game, M.I.A, and for last year's Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm Generations, which was a disappointment among fans, myself included. This Naruto actually is decent. If only could do something about the long names of their games, but beggars can't be choosers. Tricky thing about these sort of games is that you can't do much with the story besides adding a few or taking away a few fights. So it's really just left to the execution and animation, which are both pretty good in the game. But the lip syncing can be pretty bad though. I mean, like early Bruce Lee martial arts movies, bad lip sync. The fighting is pulled off well, and as about as chaotic as you would expect it to be. This is an example of a game that would have been better played on the PS3, but because there's still no Clash on the 360 system. What am I hitting? And the story mode has variants of different plays, like 1v1 and open world free roam to 1 versus 100 enemies across the battlefield. Boss battles have their own sections with Resident Evil style control demands. That is, you either do this or you die. So yeah, achievements and trophies could have worked out a little better. For fans of the series, this game is spot on and they buy it, but we don't do just for fans, we do for the masses. It's also a great way for you to catch up on the series if you've missed any like I have. I stopped watching this series and just played the game and didn't miss much. If you're not really into anime, which I can say is for the masses because game didn't sell like a Call of Duty, let's just say that. So an anime storytelling is hard to pull off and out of the norm. So Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storms 3 is a risk it. Alright. Now we apologize for the delay in the episode and for the delay in all the other content we did. So, an apology. Here's a video of Andrew dancing like a fish.
Okay, I'll try this again.
Alright, and I will see you all next week, hopefully with Andrew. Ta-ta.